Hi, my name is Jeff Keller, and I'm one of the founders of the You Are Never Alone campaign. There's some important stuff I want to talk to you about today, so I really hope you'll hear me out. This video is going to be a little bit long, but I have some important stuff to say, so I hope you guys will listen all the way through. So, suicide. It's something we hear about all the time, but do we really hear it? I know it upsets quite a lot of us, but some people just shrug it off. I mean, they'll feel bad for a while, but they don't know the person, so it doesn't have a direct effect on their life, or even how they live their life. There are some people out there that even laugh about suicide and make fun of people who have tried to commit it before. They joke around and tell their friends to go and do it. They go, oh yeah, just go kill yourself. I'm not saying everyone's a bad person for doing that, and maybe you watching this have done that before, but are you really thinking before you say it? There's kids out there right at this moment, right now, contemplating whether they have the right, the will, and the worth to live or not. Not a day goes by that I don't think about those kids, and I hope I can save them. But if everyone did that, think of how many people we could save. I'm not saying live your life all about these people, because I mean you don't know them, but how do you know the person you're joking around with saying they should just go kill themselves isn't already suicidal or depressed and isn't already planning it in their head? You don't. Words hurt, and words have the power to kill. There is no possible way that someone that's 10, 20, or even 30 could figure out whether it was worth living the rest of their life or not. When someone gets to the point of wanting to end their life and not live to see the rest of it, they usually aren't thinking of the future, and they usually aren't thinking of how their future can play out. Even if they are, I mean, they usually don't see much hope in it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying to end it all now. I mean, think about it. There's 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, even 10-year-olds committing suicide. They could be our little brothers, little sisters, little cousins, or they may even be watching this video right now. I'm going to use the 10-year-olds. For example, for the first handful of years of someone's life, their brain is still developing. They don't remember what has gone on, and if they do, it's just from stories they've heard or videos they've seen. So take maybe the first 3 or 4 years of their life out of the equation. That's only 5 or 6 years of their lives that they can remember. Now, most of the time, little kids, they don't have a care in the world. I mean, there's little girls that all they care about is their accessories and stuff. Even I did that. But I also remember that back then, the littlest things seemed like the hardest. And quite frankly, when you're little, they usually are, because that's the hardest thing you have to go through at that age. You don't know anything different. Think about it. When a baby gets the bottle taken away, what do? They cry. And why is that? Because that's the hardest thing they've had to deal with, and they don't want it to happen, so they cry. But most 10-year-olds never even know what suicide is at that point. They've never heard of it, but some have. Now children have access to the internet just as much as anyone else does. Just as much as teenagers do, just as much as adults do, even as much as elderly people do. Everyone has access to the internet all the time. Now say they were getting bullied every day. There's so many popular search engines out there, and they can type into that search engine anything they want. All they have to do is type in how to get all of this to stop. They're getting bullied, they're just going to want everything to stop. Everyone goes to search engines for everything nowadays. I mean, why wouldn't they type that in to the search engine? They can figure out a million different ways just to end the pain that they're in. After that, they already have their solution. They see it as their only way out, but it's not a solution. I mean, can you believe that? Little kids, 10 years old, seeing no happiness for their future, getting told to go kill themselves as a joke, and having no happiness in their past because of them getting called names, getting put down, being told to go kill themselves, and being told that everyone would be better off. No one deserves to listen to that. No one should ever have to deal with that, and kids don't know any better. If someone tells them to go kill themselves, Why wouldn't they? I mean, no matter how smart a child is, they may already be depressed and think they deserve it because of what people have said to them, from being told they're worthless, their lives mean nothing, and they should just go die. The sad part is, though, this can happen at any age, not just 8 years old, not just 9 years old, not just 10 years old. It happens to 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. It can span through someone's whole life. And before they see that they can be happy, they end it all. Can you even imagine facing that every day? And the sad truth is, some of you that are watching this video right now probably do. Words hurt. Words have power to kill. So please, please, please think before you speak. So another important thing I would like to talk to you about is just life itself. Sadly, the fact is, when someone realizes that life can't be like how it is in the movies, they don't believe that this phrase is true either. Things get better. This is 100% true. Maybe not this minute, maybe not 3 weeks from now, but it can get better. You have to make the best of it, no matter what. It can't get better unless you influence how things are going on around you. Whatever you want to happen in your life, whether it's beating anorexia, overcoming your depression, learning how to handle your anxiety, making more friends, whatever it may be. Even the simple thing of just being happy. Make it your goal and stop at nothing until you reach it. Some of you may say you've tried again and again and failed every time, but I know you can do it. I believe in you. No one can go through life alone, even if they want to. Even if they feel like they deserve to go through life alone. Even if they like being more alone than being with people. No one deserves to have to be alone all the time. And that's what Yana is here for. Yana stands for you are never alone. And that is also a phrase that is 100% true. Whenever any of you need someone to talk to, I'm here. I promise. I care about each and every one of you. I care about your existence and the fact that you are alive right now. Stay strong, because I know you can achieve whatever you want in life. And suicide is never the answer. It should never be an option. Remember. Yana.